lie number 7.
Another one. Another one.
And the strange thing rather is that this narration of Imam Malik rahimahullah has been mentioned by Shaykh al-Albani rahimahullah, authenticated him. Very strange.
So here, again, we have to be precise and we have to be academic and we have to be meticulous in how we approach our subject, because Gletkin and Rubishov, we're not known as liars. We don't lie about our subject matter and material. In fact, wherever the evidence lies, that's where we will go. So, the Lion of Deoband, he doesn't find it strange that Abdullah narrates this in his Sunnah. He doesn't find it strange that Abu Dawood authenticates this in his Al-Masail. He doesn't find it strange that Al-Ajurri calls it authentic in his works. And he doesn't find it strange that Imam al-Lalaka'i finds this statement to be authentic. But he does find that Al-Albani finds this to be authentic. Where is the unbiased approach to this science and this knowledge? He doesn't find it strange that when Abdullah ibn Nafi' as-Sa'igh narrates from Malik, he is the most knowledgeable of people in his opinions and in his hadith. None of this is strange for Yasir Hanafi, but when Albani says something that 4 or 5 other scholars have said before him, it's strange for him. So now, what I want to do is give you a little bit of history of why the Lion of Deoband is so confident in lying. Why is he so confident in lying? The reason why is he comes from a lineage of liars. And here is the lineage. So, Zahid al-Kawthari is who we will address today. Then we'll address Hassan as-Saqaf, who wrote a book called The Contradictions of Al-Albani. That book was edited, or that book was used in order to produce a work called Al-Albani Unveiled. And those books, the works of Al-Albani Unveiled, which were based upon the works of Saqaf, which were based upon the works of Al-Kawthari, is what these backwater, village-minded Molvis promote to the masses today. People like the Hanafi, Molvi Hanafi Lion of Deoband, Abdul Rahim Limbada, Abdul Halim, and Usman Iqbal. These are the sort of people that take their knowledge from people like Saqaf and Kawthari. And the reason why they're so confident in their lies, and they can say their lies, is because they have textual and source evidence to base it upon. They are trusting their scholars to be telling the truth and have done the checking. But as I'll prove to you today with Kawthari, and in the video after this with Al-Hasan Saqaf, they didn't do their checking. And so, now we come to the question of, what exactly is a lie? Here is the Oxford definition of lying. Number 1, to say or write something that you know is not true. And Yasir Hanafi does that all the time. Example given, you could see from his face that he was lying. To lie to somebody about something. Don't lie to me. She lies about her age. The camera cannot lie. So this is the intransitive verb to lie. Yasir Hanafi clearly says things that he knows are not true. And he can't write because he has translated one book, but his English is very poor, so I don't think he can write. But he knows that Albani is preceded by other scholars. If he's read the book, he knows that, and he proceeds to lie upon him regardless. There is another standard you could use to define what lying is, and that's the standard of Islam. You could say it's enough for a person to be called a liar that he narrates everything he hears. And it seems this is the category the line of Deoband falls into. He narrates everything that he hears and reads from Hasan Saqaf and Zahid al-Kawthari, who preceded him. In any case, the problematic statement from al-Kawthari, very problematic statement, is found on this page, and specifically it's this line. It says, Fihi Abdullah ibn Nafi' al-Asan, which is again incorrect, because the correct name of that narrator is Abdullah ibn Nafi' as-Sa'igh, which Albani gets right, and Yasir Hanafi takes from Albani there. It's quite convenient, but his sheikh, or the sheikh of his sheikh, didn't even get his name right. He is Sahib al-Manakir an Malik, and this, Albani says, is his Tazwir and Tadlis. Tazwir, not and, Tazwir, Tadlis. Forgery or duplicity. Now, I'm going to give you Tahdhib at-Tahdhib, and I'm going to put it up for a couple of seconds. You pause it, and you have a read to see if you can find on any of these two pages, under Abdullah ibn Nafi' from Tahdhib at-Tahdhib, that phrase that says Sahib al-Manakir. If you can't find that, then you know for sure 100% that Kawthari made that up. And Albani even says there is none from the Imams of Jarh, that the people that criticized him with this category, Sahib al-Manakir, the person who narrates rejections or rejected narrations. The sheikh of your sheikh is a liar, and that's why you're so confident in lying. Please read these pages and prove me wrong. Stay tuned, or I'll show you exactly how Hasan al-Saqaf lies on Albani.